Hi Virgo, this is Just with your April 1st to the 7th, 2019 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Virgo, the only thing I think I could say about this is this must have something to do with Neptune. Yeah, March was a really crazy month for some people. Absolutely. And it looks like for some of you coming into the month, you may hear some bad news. You may have to tell someone bad news. You may have been really thinking about how can you tell this person this? And some of it you're not going to be truthful about. Some of it is going to be a lie. But you feel like it's like the best thing right now. It's like you're going to hurt somebody. Either some of you are hurt, you're disappointed if you're hearing the news. It's a disappointment. Some of you may have to stay at a job because you got a no from a new job that you were looking for. You got to stay at your house because it's a no on a house that you're trying to go to. So something, I'm not laughing like it's funny. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes the way I say it or it's the way I'm thinking of it, it kind of comes out ironically funny. So there is this no, and therefore you have to go back to something. You have to deal with something where you may have thought that, okay, I'm just going to let someone else deal with it, or I'm waiting for them to tell me such. I don't even have to deal with it. It's like, no, you have to deal with it because it's not going to come in the way that you expect. It could also be something about a male here that you get some bad news about, but you don't get the full story. So again, Virgos, this is not the week for anyone to feel like they're banking their life off of this week. There's some hidden truths, things not being said, things not being talked about, offers that false starts happening and not even any starts happening at this time. I do feel like you guys are coming into this week dealing with, there's like 3 different women here, whether you're Virgo, female or male. There's 3 different women here. That's very significant. Some of you really are wanting a fresh start, but you just don't feel right about something on a financial level, especially if you are a Virgo woman. You may feel like, I'm not completely where I need to be. I'm getting there. I'm taking my steps forward one place at a time, but family or my happily ever after is just not here for me right now, simply because it's just things that I have to do. It's things that I have to wait for. You may be dating someone or know people who are really where they want to be, and you're almost there, but there's still a ways to go. And some of you are feeling like I really need to start all over, or how can I revive what I still have and not start all over? So I do see you still going back to that job, still putting in the work, maybe feeling like you're not making enough money, but not being time yet for you to find that place where okay, everything is falling into place. Again, keep in mind, this is a weekly. The benefit here, though, is that through this heartache, disappointment, having to go back and dealing with unexpected. You probably knew that you have to deal with this. Like some of you have to move, but you have not cleaned out your home or dealt with it. And it's like, damn it, now I have to do it. It's no putting anything off now. Some of you may have tried to. Now you got to go do it. But this is getting you closer to where you want to be. It's still a process. Again, we do, as I was telling Capricorn, we have the outer planets that's going retrograde. So everything over this summer is going to be slowing down. A lot of people are still going to be dealing with old situations that they need to settle. But I feel that, excuse me, that's going to bring you to a place of benefit. Some of you are going to be looking into a situation when it comes to family, when it comes to something that may be beneficial. You may find something through your research, a loophole of how you can get out of something, how you can get into something, how you can save money, how you can make a situation work for you this week. So if you're doing your research as it relates to institution, when it comes to family or something that you feel will make you very happy, but it's not time yet, do your research. You guys are the queens and kings of research. You will find some type of information that later on down the line is going to be beneficial for you. The challenge, though, is for you to kind of deal with a situation and see. I feel like some of you, your challenge is to see the promise in the situation. There's been some heartache, some pain here. And you want to go back and deal with something. It's been so much of a pressure Somebody is either trying to come back to you as well, and it's like a lot of stress to deal with the situation. I do feel like with slow and steady steps, you're going to get there, though. And the advice is for you to not, and you guys aren't the type of people that would do this, but to not depart from whatever your ultimate wish is. You may not feel like you have what it takes for some of you, which I never thought I would say this about a Virgo, but I mean, again, you do have Neptune opposing you. Venus is also opposing you right now. So you may not be as confident as you normally are. You may feel like things are just not, or you just may feel like a lot of things are working against you, but you have someone who is going to be there for you. Okay. Don't think that you have to do it all by yourself or keep everything so close to your vest, because someone is there to and willing to help you. You just need to get out of your heart about something and allow someone to kind of help you along, because I do feel like there will be help along the way with you and someone. I do feel like a fight will kick up by the end of this week, so prepare for that. There's going to be an argument or a fight that will result in someone dropping a situation, letting it go, and healing can begin. It's almost like, someone did you wrong, or there was a problem and no one ever said anything about it. And it's almost like I can't even, it's like you're burning up inside. You keep thinking about what the person did. And it's like, I can't even let this go until I give you a piece of my mind, until I yell and scream at you, until I tell you what you did. I can't let this go. So you or someone may purposely have to have this argument, have this fallout in order to release this from your head, so the healing can begin. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with let's get into love, because your reading is very specific when it comes to men versus women. I'm seeing that come up a lot now. The challenge for some of you is to make a decision and to see forever in a person. You may know it, like you have a feeling for somebody. You may feel like, yeah, I want to be with this person. I know I want to be with this person, but you may have somebody in your life that you feel you're obligated to. For some of you Virgo men, you're obligated to this person. You love another woman. She could be Aquarius. She could be a Pisces. She could be a Virgo like yourself. Excuse me. She could be any sign. Those are the things that come in my head. But you have another woman that I do feel like you have love for too, but you're obligated to this woman. But there may be some issues with this woman. Like she only thinks about money. She only thinks about herself. She may be upside down financially. She may be having some issues. Some of you may be, again, responsible for your own mother. And, excuse me, a part of you just want to be free from this family situation. Like, damn it, I would have more money if I didn't have to pay for this with my mom, or if I wasn't the only person always having to be responsible for my family. There's some of that and wanting to break free from this situation, but not being able to see. You want to do it, but then you're also like, I can't, because you don't really believe in yourself 100%, and then I think you feel bad that something may have happened. You had some bad news. Your mom could have felt ill. Something could have happened to someone. You may feel like it has something to do with you. You was responsible to some extent. Then you had to go back, and now you're carrying all this burden. Some of you may have lost a baby. So my condolences with someone. Some of you had your baby. Now it's time for you to go back to work. And the last thing you want to do is go back to work. Others of you, I do feel like in time, it's like you're going to find a way. If it's a situation where you want to be free to be with a particular person that you love, but then you have an obligation with a mother or someone, you're going to do your research, you're going to find a way to get your mom where she needs to be, have someone take care of her. You're going to find a way to get what you want so you can be with this person. You're going to find a damn way, Virgo. I feel like some of you may have you heard something that was not a good news, a decision that was made, and all the truth hasn't come out, or it was a ruling against you for some of you when it comes to a relationship. I do feel like you're heavily thinking about a particular person. This could be a Libra or a Libra, Virgo, or a Taurus, heavy on your mind about possibly not being able to move forward in a commitment with this person. There has been a breakup for some of you. Absolutely. You want to go back, but then it could be your pride that says no. Some of you, again, you want to go back to a particular situation, but you're like, it's just not, it's going to be too much work to try to make this thing the way I would want it to be. A lot of work. I do feel like you're going to try to approach a situation, a family dynamic that's broken. You may want to, it's like with Virgo men, I'm seeing a lot of different women. You have 3 different women. This could be your mother or older female. I'm saying that, you know, you already have your sights on another female, but you have her in your life and you love this woman, even though she's older, even though there's something about her that you may feel, okay, I can't do this anymore with you. Or I haven't been wanting to do this with you for quite some time, but I do still love you. You have another woman that's in your life where it's like, that's all that you can think about is this woman. You want to be with her. You have went to fights and fallouts over this goddamn woman. And it's like, you don't want to wait anymore. You want to be with her. Or she's like, listen, I can't wait anymore. What are you going to do? And it does, you know, try as you might. It's like you've hurt people over this woman. I feel for some of you, you've broke up with this person and gone back to them. You've carried all kind of secrets, like you've done everything. And some of you Virgo women may say that, yeah, I know somebody, that's me. This person's done this to me or with me, or I'm the woman that, you know, need to expire this relationship because I know he's in love with another woman, but we love each other. You know, it's a love that's there between you and this person, or this person and another woman. Where you're both free to go, but there's some type of devotion with a love that keeps you there, even though this person someone doesn't want to be there anymore. Again, I feel that if someone feels obligated by somebody, they're going to figure out how they can take off that obligation. But the challenge is to make a decision and to know 100% as a Virgo that I'm not going to change my mind. This is exactly who I want. Ciao. I do feel like some of you, there's even another female here, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries woman, who may have kind of, if you had a few women around, she's called it quits. She's no longer hanging in there. She's handling her own business, and you may have tried to communicate with her, but I feel like this woman is becoming your past. Okay. Yeah, I feel that you and this woman, this fire sign woman, yeah, if you're married to a fire sign woman, this is not for all of you, but there may be a divorce that's imminent, separation, like that situation is about to be completely a past situation. And this person is moving forward in their life and focusing on a success that's coming for them. Excuse me. And it may have something to do with this Empress that was pregnant, or something came out about a pregnancy that created the problem here. It's just a lot going on for this week, but it looks like you have someone in your life that you really want. Now, this star card could be, I don't feel like it's this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you Virgos, and you're in a conundrum with someone and you feel like you're losing him, is slipping away, and at the end of the week there's going to be some fighting and this person just dashes off, you don't hear from them. I do feel that they're wanting to go in a different direction. Others of you Virgos, by the end of the week, you're going to be getting healing because of some fight argument that almost sets you free to some extent. It makes you realize that, you know, I just really need to get on the other side of the situation and lick my wounds and move on. But it's going to take some time. Now, what I will do, guys, is I am doing the extended. If you are interested in that, please click the link below to the extended. We're going to talk about your feelings, their feelings, how, what's the benefit in the situation, What are the regrets between you and your mate? And in a 3-month span, what will be the actions taken by you and your mate? As well as I have these special love message cards. And so we're going to pull 2. One will be what are they thinking about? And the other will be what do they want to tell you? So if you're interested in that, again, click the link below. Otherwise, let us know how this resonates for you guys. Again, keep in mind it's a week. It's just a hell of a lot going on for you guys when it comes to love situations this week. If you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in the beginning and into this video. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Virgo.